Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 26th edition of Business Life. It is a Boxing Day edition. Coming up in this bulletin, Bank of Ghana describes gold operations loss tag by the International Monetary Fund as premature and speculative, insisting it's still early days yet. Also in this bulletin, vendors at the Joy FM family in the park recorded good sales despite downpour of the rain. Plus, we will tell you how the festive trade is shifting towards hampers and deliveries as traditional sales slow.
Slow this year. Last year, Christmas started for us here at the kitchen in November.
During Christmas, it gets really busy. There's a lot of traffic in town, so movement is not so free.
We have details of this and more for you this day. Thanks so much for your company. I am Pius Kojobaka, and look now at our stories. The Bank of Ghana has described the gold operations loss tag by the International Monetary Fund as premature and speculative. This is what Joy Business has picked up from the central bank following concerns about the dealings with Gold Board. Details in this report. That its response to the recent IMF staff report is based on the fact that it is yet to put its audited financials together. Therefore, it has serious concerns, with the IMF arguing that its dealings with the Gold Board has resulted in some losses of more than $200 million for this year. A senior official of the Bank of Ghana has, for instance, told Joy Business that even if the central bank will post some losses ending 2025, it cannot be attributed to its exposure to Gold Board, but rather the markets. The Bank of Ghana, in a separate document seen by Joy Business, has again gone ahead to maintain that discussions around the gold purchase program should be put in the right context. This is because it has helped to increase Ghana's reserves by some significant margin, support cedi stability as well, to help manage the country's debts. The bank in this document also announced that it will be rolling out some reforms with regards to the gold trading sector in 2026, which will go a long way to support its operations. Well, the Bank of Ghana's international reserves will cross $13 billion by the end of this year. This was contained in the document released by the Bank of Ghana. We have details in this report for you.
The revelation confirmed an earlier report by Joy Business about the country's reserves hitting record levels at the end of December this year. In October 2025, the levels stood at $11.4 billion as against $7 billion in the same period for last year. The growth has been influenced by Bank of Ghana's reserve accumulation and the domestic gold purchase program. This should mean that the Bank of Ghana this year alone has added $4 billion to Ghana's international reserves, a development that can be described as record when it comes to Ghana's reserves build-up. For some, the record reserve could go a long way to firmly stabilize the Ghana cedi. This is because the positive market signal that was sent and the fact that the central bank is in a strong position to meet the dollar demand of businesses, especially when it comes to the first quarter of next year, when demand is expected to pick up strongly for dollars.
Now, government has finally reached a resolution on how it will settle debts owed Afrexim Bank. This was captured in a joint statement issued by the two institutions. Details in this report.
According to the Ministry of Finance, this resolution should address all the long-standing issues surrounding the facility, with both parties, Ghana and Afrexim Bank, said to be satisfied with the proposed terms. However, the statement was silent on the final details. Relations between Ghana and Afrexim Bank hit the rock after the commercial lender insisted that the $720 million it extended to Ghana in 2022 should not be restructured as part of negotiations with commercial creditors. Government, however, maintained that since Afrexim Bank is not a multilateral institution like the World Bank and the IMF, it could not be exempted from the expected haircut being applied to all commercial and bilateral creditors. This development affected fresh lending to Ghana. However, Joy Business is learning that based on this resolution, the country could receive fresh funding and support from Afrexim Bank, including lending to other sectors of Ghana's economy and the private sector.
Away from that, vendors at the Joy FM family party in the park at the Botanical Gardens are smiling, having made good sales despite the downpour of rain. Now, the annual event held on Boxing Day, 26th December, attracted large crowds with attendees enjoying live music, games, and food from various vendors. Here's what some of them had to say.
It's been great. Except the rains that has, made things somewhat slow. But then people have been enjoying. People have been coming for it. So hopefully, as the rains have gone down now, people will start coming back again. Yes.
So far you've made some great sales.
Oh yes. People are excited to taste it. This is an innovative product, so people are still not used to cocoa in this form. People are used to cocoa with chocolate and all that, but then this being the pulp, it's an innovation. So people are excited about it. Once they taste it, they're like, wow, this is new, this is refreshing, this is something that's new, a fresh taste from cocoa, which they are not used to. Yeah.
I'm here to sell crunchy chinchi from Aladdin Bakery and Snack Bar, and it's been very good. And I like the fact that people really came out. I wasn't expecting that people would come. On 26th December, and they didn't just come; they came with their whole family, and it's been good.
So far, it's been good. Yes, we've had a good number of sales.
Are you making great sales?
Yes, please, we are.
Talk to me about how the whole experience has been for you.
So far, it's been good, but then the rain kind of distorted sales. But then, since it's ended, we've been back doing business. Yeah.
So I think it's been exciting. We've been able to interact with a lot of people. And we have a lot of our clients coming to check their policies. Some are doing new policies and we are giving them gifts. So basically, it has been an exciting experience, even through the rains. Okay. Yeah, so it's been fine.
Looking at the numbers, the interaction that you've had with a lot of people, what does this mean for the business?
Okay, so it means more visibility, more growth. After here, I'm sure we will get more policies out of the interactions we've had so far. So I think it's good.
So I think it has been a good event. You can look around. The turnout is massive. Even though there was a downpour, I was anticipating people would leave, but it looks like there's more people coming, and it's a lot of fun. We are engaging people. As you can see, we have this door here for grabs. It's a 20,000 Ghana cedis door. It's a smart invisible handle door. The door master is saying that it's been a long year. Today is 26th Boxing Day. So these are gifts from Santa Door Master to the whole Ghana.
Now, Ghana's catering and delivery sector is recording a mixed Christmas season with hamper sales on the rise. The development has even affected traditional Christmas sales. So what is accounting for this? Rosela Calistego has been finding out in this report.
Businesses in the catering sector are recording varied patronage this season. While some operators are hopeful for a rush of last-minute orders, others say activity has been significantly slower than the election-driven boom recorded last December. At Moyo Catering on the Spintex stretch, business remains steady but well below last year's Christmas peak. Chef Martha explains that the election season last year triggered early and high-volume bookings.
It's been slow this year. Last year, Christmas started for us here at the kitchen in November. We had parties, fundraisers, different functions to cater. And through December, even on the December 25th, which is Christmas Day, the kitchen was still up and active. Last year, I had a lot more end-of-year parties as compared to this year. This year, I haven't done much end-of-year parties. I've done most Christmas hamper gifts, which is the pastries, but food, not really.
Delivery companies, however, tell a different story. Nationwide movement has surged as vendors increasingly depend on courier services to meet festive demand. Head of business at Shark Express, Rhoda Foley, says Christmas remains the company's busiest period despite traffic congestion and increased workload pressures.
From the beginning of the year, things are more relaxed because it's like a lot of institutions are rebooting, right? So it's normally relaxed. Getting to the middle of the year, it gets a little busy, especially in the rainy season when people are not able to move around a lot. It gets a little busy during those times. But during Christmas, it gets really, really busy. There's a lot of traffic in town, so movement is not so free as it was in the earlier part of the year. During the festive seasons, there are a lot of vendors that we work with, people who do hampers, people who sell everyday items. It's generally a shopping period, right? So, I mean, we have some vendors that we already work with, but we are also calling out to vendors out there if you need a delivery partner that you want to assist you with delivery, whether in Greater Accra, Ashanti region, Volta region, Eastern region, Central region, just give a call to Shark Express.
At La Paz, hamper seller Esther describes business as average for now, but expects peak activity from now through to the new year. With budgets starting from 150 cedis, her shop prepares money bouquets, gift sets, and surprise boxes for both walk-in customers and pre-orders.
The market is yet to come. Okay. So today it's now 24th, so I'm expecting more, maybe 25th, 26th to 1st. Maybe I'm hoping that they come and buy stuffs from us. Sometimes like order, and people can walk in and decide what's your budget. So I can work within your budget. Somebody doesn't have whatever I have here. So when the person comes with maybe 200, so it's 150, I will make sure that I get something for the person. The person doesn't leave like that. It doesn't based on order or anything. But if you order to, it is being done.
Not all markets are enjoying festive gains. At Kaneshi, Chief Executive of Strong Tower Enterprise Obaya says sales this December are below last year's levels despite the relatively lower dollar rate.
Last year Christmas, it was better than this year. This year's Christmas is not all that good, but last year's one, during the elections one, was better than this year. Sales were good. Last year, people were coming to buy things, stuffs, making a lot of hampers, but buying a lot of baskets and cellophane. But this year, it's not that much. People are coming, but they are not coming comparing to last year's one.
As Ghana's Christmas market continues to evolve, traders say innovation, flexible pricing, and efficient delivery services could determine who thrives during the festive season. Rosla Calistego's report, read to you.
More businesses have been urged to deepen corporate responsibility as a strategic tool for sustainability and long-term growth. This call was made at the 2025 Corporate Excellence Diamond Awards. Here's a report.
Under the theme unveiling the gems of corporate excellence, rewarding the brilliance in business, more than 15 award winners from industries such as health, manufacturing, environment, herbal, banking, shipping logistics, freight forwarding were recognized for their excellence. Ghana's Bus Stop Boys, a young group of people with the mission of promoting clean green environment through patriotism, volunteerism, and selflessness, were adjudged Corporate Social Responsibility of the Year. Here is the leader of the group, Ohineba Kujosafo.
This award is another proof to show that indeed whatever you do, just believe in yourself and keep doing it. There are people who are watching in silence. And second of all, we are also going into December. There are going to be a lot of people in town. It also means that there are going to be a lot of filth, that people will be generating a lot of filth. It also means that a lot of people are going to start cooking and selling. It also means that FDA cannot check every food that is around that you are buying in town. So you need to be vigilant. If you are buying from any places that the environment is dirty, then the possibility that what you are buying is disease rather than food is high. So open your eye, shine your eye, make sure that you are taking a very good care of your health. Because without your health, everything else is useless. So once you become vigilant and aware of everything that is surrounding you during this festive season, of course, the season will go to an end.
The Corporate Excellence Diamond Awards was a resounding success, bringing together industry leaders, dignitaries, and special guests to celebrate corporate excellence.
This is still the holiday edition of Business Live. Let's pause for a breather. I'll be right back. Hello again. Welcome back to Business Live. Ghana's fuel distribution network could be disrupted if tanker drivers park their trucks, protesting over what they call a death trap on the Accra-Kumasi road, where a recent road crash exposed dangers on the stretch. The Ghana Petroleum Tanker Drivers Union says it will not remain silent over loss of lives and petroleum products. Kwame Yanka reports.
National Petroleum Tanker Drivers Union is threatening to lay down its tools if government fails to address a pressing need where the Bonsu stretch of the Accra-Kumasi road has become a death trap. The drivers are pointing to rumble strips, with the most recent one costing the life of the tanker driver and the loss of over 50,000 litres of petroleum products. The tanker drivers are wondering why highways, including the Bonsu stretch, do not have road markings and signage, which largely leads to these avoidable road crashes. After a visit to an accident spot, Chair of the Ghana National Petroleum Tanker Drivers Union, Georgiano, says they've had enough.
Most of our highways are not having road sign, but we have road and highway authorities. You get the point? We got urban roads, okay? We get a transport minister, we get road and highway minister. You get the point? So what are they doing? What are they doing? Are they saying we should all die before they? I will not say we are giving them ultimatum. The road is for the public, all right? But we, the tanker drivers, we cannot continue losing our lives because we have wife and children, as they also have wife and children. Yeah, this is not partisan. I always say I don't do politics. People who are dying here, they are Ghanaians, okay? And I said it. If in case a minister or any authority, personality died here right now, you will see the force that they will bring. They will come and enforce it right now and remove this thing here. But with the ordinary Ghanaians, when we are dying, then it doesn't concern some of the authorities.
Georgiano shares his frustration as the drivers are being denied access to Roads and Highways Minister Kwame Agboja.
As I earlier said, our courtesy call letter is on the table of the Road and Highway Ministers pertaining these challenges. Like he opened his doors for us. Like I believe this issue have been resolved long time, but since February he did not. But if he will listen to this media, then we are appealing to him. We are serving the nation. But tanker drivers or drivers in general, okay, if drivers decided to put all their vehicles down today, all right, I don't think the government will be happy. All right, if nurses put their tools down, doctors put their tools down, they quickly attend to them. Why not even the driver when we complain? All right, they should at least attend to us. So we are appealing once again. If they refuse to attend to us, to listen to our challenges.
Meanwhile, driver Samuel Lugba has added his voice, pleading with authorities to do the needful.
Looking at these speed ramps here is very dangerous to us because some of the small cars, when they get here, they have effective brakes and so they slow down. But we, the big trucks, we have air brakes that we have to slow down from. Thanks to our company, we do preventives every month, so we have good brakes. What about the trucks that don't have the good brakes? There are trucks traveling on this road with maybe just 2 brakes. So it's a disaster here. So they have to do something about this for us, and we will appreciate it.
Members of the Ghana National Petroleum Tanker Drivers Union say they are ready to lay down their tools if authorities fail to attend to the danger.
In January last year, the Korea International Cooperation Agency and the Korea Food for the Hungry International set up 3 vocational schools in the Bono district of the Upper East region to train women in vocational skills at no cost. Now, 265 women have successfully graduated from the schools after undergoing training and acquiring skills in weaving, sewing, and business strategies. After the graduation ceremony in the Bono, the fashion show was staged for the students to exhibit some of their handicrafts. Correspondent Albert Sori reports.
In January 2024, the Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, in partnership with Korea Food for the Hungry International, an NGO working to raise awareness of poverty and hunger around the world, established 3 vocational training schools in the Bongo district of the Upper East region, where women were enrolled to acquire vocational and business skills free of charge. The schools are located in Zoko, Boko, and Balungu, all in the Bongo district. Almost 2 years on, the women who were enrolled have now graduated from their training at the KOICA vocational schools. At a graduation ceremony held in Bongo, they staged a fashion show to exhibit some of their handicrafts. Some of the products made by the Koika Vocational School graduates included fugu or batakari fabrics and clothes of various styles, hats and bags, all made mainly from the fugu fabrics. Country Director for the Korea International Cooperation Agency, Donggun Lee, urged the graduates to use the skills they have acquired to help their communities.
Your hard work, display and creativity have brought you to this moment. You didn't just learn a skill, you built a foundation of great its purpose. I hope you carry this pride into the future.
There was a lot of excitement among the graduates. Some of them shared their aspirations and called for support from the government to help them start their own businesses.
When I started training, it was not easy, but I'm learning to earn it. I've learned weaving, sewing, bead making. Oh, I need your support. Because I want to open a shop so that I can work and help my family. I learn reading and then sewing and fasting. I think if I open the shop and I get more customers, I will help all my families in the house and my husband and children.
Bongo District Chief Executive Joseph Akasake Aba commended Koika and Korea Food for the Hungry International for establishing the vocational schools in the district. He said the district assembly is open to more collaborations with organizations and individuals to bring more poverty alleviation programs to the Bongo district. Reporting for Joy News, Albert Sori, Bongo.
Pleasure you could watch Business Life for today. I am Pius Kojo Baka. For more stories, do log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Merry Christmas.